Good morning, fellas. Back again, Lake Okeechobee. We're going to be taking out a young gentleman today named Matthew on the lake. We got Matthew's dad, Britt. He brought him down. Matthew is from Alabama. He's all geared up. Got a bunch of rods and reels. I like that when you bring on your own stuff. So I've got a bunch of my rods. You've got a bunch of your rods. It's going to be fun today. Now, they called me yesterday. What time was it? About 4 o'clock?
Yeah.
4 o'clock, we got the trip set up, and I said, where are you? He told me. I said, all right, I got a little tip for you. I gave him a little tip, and went right to the spot. How many did you catch there?
27.
27, and a 7-pounder, right?
Yes, sir.
It's pretty good. So we did half the work yesterday. Now we just got to finish it off today. All right, we're here. Boat ramp. You've seen this one before, guys. Excited, man?
Yes, sir.
You don't have to say, sir. You loosen up. You got to get excited, my friend. You guys say I'm ready to do some bass damage on Lake Okeechobee. That's what you're supposed to say. Because that's what we're going to do, some bass damage. Matthew's a little quiet, but he's going to get loud here in a little bit when he starts setting the hook on some big old fish. It might take us all day to find them, but I'll tell you that, because they've been a little weird. The fish have not moved back into the swamp yet to spawn heavy. So all the fish I've been catching have been mostly on the outside. And sometimes it takes you a little while to find them. All right, you ready to jack them up, dude? You ready? Ready. Because I am. All right, guys. Okeechobee today. Beautiful weather. We'll see what's going to happen. We got to have a goal for today. What do you think our goal should be? How many fish do you think we should try to catch today?
30.
Huh?
30.
30. All right, he says 30 is the goal. I'm gonna up that to 50 right now. I'm gonna push this a little bit. Our best find did it weigh 22 pounds. I'm upping it a little bit on that too. I've been saying 20, we've been hitting that goal just about every day on 20 pounds. So 50 bass, best for 22 pounds is what we're going for today. You gotta have goals, my friend. You gotta have goals. Now, they might not be biting. So back there where that boat is, where you got the other ones, right? You throw a rattle trap, I'm gonna throw a worm. I almost won an Everstart tournament right here, dude. I ran this pattern. There's one. I got a bite. Oh, I missed him. So a couple years ago in an Everstart tournament, or Costa, I finished like 4th or 5th. And I caught them all doing this pattern all around the lake. White swim jig and schooling fish, just like this. It was so fun, dude, because I'd go out in the morning. And I'd have my limit like 5 casts every day, Didn't matter what, I'd have a little spot and I'd swim jig, boom, 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 boom. And then I'd just cull up the rest of the day. And then throughout the day, I'd just kind of keep moving around the lake, depending on what the wind was doing. And it was so fun because you'd pull up and the birds would go, choo, 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 choo. And you'd pull up and you go, get ready, dude, get ready. Bam, 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 bam. Boats would be coming by, I'd be calling, pa, 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 pa. It was awesome. That brown grass right there, that's called what we call Kissimmee grass. And then the green grass beside it, this taller stuff, round like a pencil, we call it reeds or round reeds. And then cattails, which are not right here in this spot, are the flat ones. And the swim jigs go real good to the round reeds and that Kissimmee grass. When I get on the main lake and there's a lot of this around, you can fire that swim jig all back in these little pockets, and those bass will just blow up right through them. Oh, I got a bite. Pretty good one too. Got one? Double up. Nice. Whoa! That's a pretty good little chunker right there. Bit the 10-inch worm. Oh, nice. Hooked up again. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. We'll fix those hooks. You got him that time. You may help you out? You got him. Oh my gosh, you made me nervous. Just don't pull a parrot. Good job, dude. Uh-oh, I got a bite at the boat. Bite at the boat. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. 10-inch worm. Trocar in the face. Pretty good, guys. All right, so here's my worm set up right there. That's a 10-inch. I think that's a Zoom. June bug red. It's a great color. Trocar 7/0. Magnum worm hook, 1/4 ounce tungsten, that's a Rains, I believe. And that is 17-pound tactical fluorocarbon by P-Line. Tactical. It's awesome.
I think that guy's coming over.
What guy? That guy? That guy right there? Is that Drew Benton? I think that's Drew Benton. Well, come over here, Drew. We've already been down that road once. Good one? Yeah, not bad. All right, so I'm gonna give you a tip on landing fish so you don't lose them. When you get them close to the boat, the tip is this. Leave about 7 foot of line out, about the length of your rod. You're reeling them up too close to your tip and then trying to lift them in. Then what happens is when they jump, there's too much shock on everything. You need to leave about the length of your rod line out. Keep that level. Okay, I'm gonna show you what to do. Oh, that's a good one. I told you we'd catch them. How are we up to now? Like 7?
6 and 7.
Oh, nice one. Now reel up a little more. Now swing them this way. Swing them this way. That's good. That'll work. But see, now you left enough line out. See, before you were losing those fish at the boat because you only had about 2 foot of line out. So good job.
Thank you.
Oh, dude, you're on fire. Right at the boat, right at the boat. Whoa, my gosh, almost took Brandon out. You better get a helmet, dude. You better get a helmet. Uh-oh, I got a bite right here. They're still there. See, I set the hook goofy with this dumb chesty thing. I don't know how people fish with this chesty. Because I have to set the hook all weird. So, it's a bad deal. I got to figure out how to set the hook with the chesty and still get the clip. All right, so I'm going to do it regular style. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see how this looks. Just turn it like that. Okay, here's a bite right here. Here we go. All right, this is a, don't worry about the chesty hook set. I can't. I hit it every time. How does Rob and those guys do that? I'm not sure how we're gonna have to rethink the chesty mount for tournament vlogging. We got to figure this out, guys. Drop some comments below and let me know what I need to do to figure out how to set the hook properly with a chesty and not affect my hookup ratio. And the hat cam looks stupid. Uh-oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I still felt awkward, guys. I'm not sure. We're gonna have to adjust. Maybe I can put it like right in here as like a belt buckle cam. Right here.
The big cam.
We can call it the beep cam. You know what I'm saying, guys, right? All right, Matthew. I've got to figure out a different place to put the chesty because up on my shoulders it's in the way of my hook set. I might be onto something. I mean, maybe this is a really neat perspective that nobody's really seen before in the vlogging world. This little zone. Got to be first at something, right? We're a little late to the game on the vlogs. We can come in with belt buckle view. What do you think? No? Yes? What do you think? Oh, boy. That works. It might look stupid, but it works. It's not in my way. And you guys can see the fish jumping better too. I'm not all doing all crazy stuff. I don't know. We'll see what that looks like. You let me know. All right, next spot. They've been biting right in there. If they don't bite now, they'll bite this afternoon for sure. Same little deal. Outside grass line. Wind's blowing in on it, which is good. Matthew's been a little quiet, but that's okay. That's okay. When he gets a big giant bass on, he'll start really chatting it up. Matthew's all serious about fishing. He's like, turn the dang camera off, dude. Let's fish. All right, guys, let me show you how I like to rig a worm, okay? You ready? Here's what I like to do. Just turn this way. Probably can see better. Okay. Well, there's a guy out there. I don't like that angle either. There's Brandon's right there. That doesn't work. It'll work. This will work. This will work. Okay, guys, here we go. Offset hook. This is actually a 7/0. It's a 10-inch worm. So 7/0 trocar. And here's the tip. When you're gonna rig Texas rig, we're gonna rig it straight. I'm gonna go all the way into the first bend. Right there, that's the first bend. Come out, okay? Push that hook up, and I'm gonna twist the worm around that bend. So that's gonna hold the worm on there good and snug. Then I take this hook, choke up on it a little bit. I wanna come through the hook, okay? And then I back up, go back in the hook. It makes it weedless. And again, got the bullet weight on there. That's how you rig them up. He's a jumper. We got a jumper. We had to do some muscle on that one. Dude, that's why I like trocars. I mean, look at that thing. Sticks all through their face every time. I mean, that thing, you're not going to lose a fish. All right. They're just being picky, man. And that's sometimes what you have to do. Even though they're busting on bait, they're just not really fired up. And you got to go low and slow with a worm. Not a big one, but it is a fish. Man, I've unleashed the dragon, dude. You're just like wrecking them now. He's catching mess out of them before too. Good job. Right. I might have got my mojo back, my friend. Why don't you fly the drone a little bit? All right, guys, what is up? Scotty Martin here, going live on Facebook. It's been a little while. We are on Lake Okeechobee. Got my friend Matthew. We're actually out filming a little web series. Oh, and he's hooked up again. It's every single cast. How many bass we caught today, Matthew?
About 70 or 80.
70 or 80 bass today. And he just broke his line, dude. And there was a big bass right there. That was like a 5-pounder. I don't know what happened. That was bad. Bad luck. But anyways, we're here on Okeechobee, and it is off the chain good. So we're filming. We got little chesty mounts. We've got all this stuff. We got our boy Brandon. We're doing some web series stuff for the YouTube channel. So if you haven't been paying attention to what we're doing, jump over to the Scott Martin Challenge YouTube channel and check out all the cool stuff we got going on. And do me a favor, guys. I'm going to let Brandon hold the phone. We're going to hopefully catch a bunch of fish for you guys and share the video. So if you don't mind, hit share. Tell all your friends to watch this and take you along a little bass catching episode on Lake Okeechobee. So here we go. Let's see what happens here.
Hello, Christopher.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Yep. I got one. Got one. Oh, I got two. I've got two on. I've got two bass on, guys. Hopefully they'll stay on. Got two bass on. Live on Facebook. Maybe three. I don't even know. There might even be three there. Double bass on Facebook live. First time ever. One cast. That's how good this lake is. Is that crazy or what, guys? We called that one, huh? I didn't expect it, to be honest with you. Oh gosh, I'm hooked up too. You're on your own. If mine's not big, I'll help you, but I don't know. Dude, he's got like a 5. I've got like a 4. Oh yeah, that's a big one. Oh, I got a big one too, look. This is crazy. You guys better be sharing this. It's hitting every day. You get to go live. Look at this one. Look at this one right here. In case it jumps off. Go around the other side. Oh, you got all up in the puddle mutter, dude. That's a bad situation you're at. Huh? No, he's on. Good one, too. Hold on, try to lift him in. It'll break the line. Bring him to me. Look at that one, boys. You got lucky on that one. I've got one on mine, but it's like a 3. Look at that, guys. Beautiful bass, Okeechobee. So whoever says Okeechobee is not a good lake, I don't know, man. Pretty good to me. I still have not made a cast, guys, without catching a fish. We're up to like 100, by the way.
Oh, we're way beyond that.
We're way beyond 100.
You almost caught 50 just here.
I know. But we've caught them. Here's the deal. Like, you think like there's just one spot. There's another one. We've caught them like on 10 places today, like this.
No, we are not using the hydro wave. We are on.
Yeah, I'm borrowing a boat, guys. I'm not even in my boat. I sold my boat. Procore Battle Wagon is in South Carolina, and my new one is on the way. So I'm having to borrow a boat from a friend of mine. No hydro wave here, but no hydro wave needed. Hydro wave is good if they stop biting. You can fire them back up. All right, so I'm gonna sign off, guys. I appreciate you guys all tuning in for this little live massacre on Okeechobee. So again, jump over to my Facebook page. I'm sorry, YouTube channel. Check it out. Subscribe. Jump over to Instagram. We've got a lot of cool stuff going on. And we'll see you, dude. I'm out.